Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the new edition of Fun in the Kitchen. Real simple recipe here. We're going to be doing stuffed chicken with sauteed spinach and provolone with a side dish of red potatoes baked in the oven with salt and rosemary. Stay to the end and see the finished product. We're going to first work on our side dish. Red potatoes. Going to chop them up. Now that we've got our potatoes all cleaned up and chopped up, gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil and season it with some salt and rosemary. So you're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil on these red potatoes. But here we go with a little bit of salt. I like to use sea salt. Gives a nice little flavor. Just add a little bit right across the top. Now we're going to add a little bit of rosemary. Give it a nice little flavor. There we go. Now that we got the red potatoes nice and seasoned up with a little bit of salt and rosemary, we're going to pop these bad boys in the oven at 425 for 35 minutes on the bottom rack. Alright, while those potatoes are sitting in the oven, getting nice and golden brown, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the spinach ready. We're going to saute it. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of butter and half a teaspoon of garlic. Now that the butter and garlic's ready to go, we're going to put ourselves 9 ounces of spinach in here and start sauteing. Alright, so our next step here is we're going to take these chickens breasts that we got and very carefully we're going to cut them in half. Not all the way through. You want to be able to have a nice little heart shape. There we go. Now that that's done, our next step is we're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to the chicken breast. Alright, so now that that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to take our provolone cheese and we're going to lay it down. I love cheese, so I'm going to double up on that, just like that. Real simple, right? Now we're going to take our spinach, we're just going to lay it right down in the middle of the cheese. Here we go. Now, just fold it up. Just like this. And then we're going to season the top of it. We're going to season it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now that we got the chicken breast seasoned and stuffed, I'm going to take a little bit of this cream of chicken condensed soup and I'm going to pour a little bit in here on the bottom. And I'm going to take a little bit of, since we're using condensed soup, we need to put some type of liquid in there. There's nothing wrong with cooking a little bit of wine. So just pour a little bit in here, and then we're just gonna mix it up. Get a spoon and just kind of mix this up a little bit. Get a nice little layer on the bottom so there'll be some juices. So we take our chicken breast, lay it right in there. Then we're going to take a little bit more of the condensed soup. Just lay it right here on top. Now just for fun, I'm going to take a little bit of that extra spinach that I had and just garnish the top of this. There we go. Now we're ready to stick it in the oven. Let's check on our red potatoes. Death Star says we've got 16 minutes before they're ready. Let's check them out. So those are coming along nicely. I'm going to move those to the bottom rack and I'm going to put the chicken right there. Now I've got my chicken in there. I'm going to cook it at 425 also for 30 minutes. That means the potatoes are ready. There are the potatoes fresh out of the oven. Let's check them. Yeah, they're pretty soft. So I guess these are done. We're going to let these set off to one side for a little bit until the chicken's ready. Chicken's going to be done here in about 8 minutes. I'm going to check it out, and we want to make sure that we have an interior temperature of 165 degrees. Got my handy dandy thermometer. Well, it's dropping down to 180, 179, but we're good. It's above 165. And here's our finished product. We're gonna cut into it and see how it looks. Nice looking white meat there. Let's give this a little taste. Really good. If you like this video and you want to see more, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know if there's something you want to see, you want me to try something. I'm always trying something different. Thanks for watching.